When I was 16, so only early last year, I was so addicted to TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. And also Reddit and a few others, but those were the main three. I was just mindlessly scrolling. I was so bored. I was even doing it in class, just scrolling on Twitter on my laptop because I had nothing else to do. And when I decided to change my entire life and my situation, mindset, everything, I came into a few problems. So I'm going to put them in this video, starting off with a mindset and a few actionable steps that you can do. The reason why you struggle to quit social media is, I've put it down to two things. The first is you're addicted to the scrolling, the dopamine that you get when you're just scrolling on TikTok or Reddit. And you have nothing else to do. You don't have any habits that you're tracking daily. You don't have any things going for you. Your life is technically nothing. You are just a consumer. You are a rat. I know this is harsh as fuck, but I was the same. The second, which is with mainly Snapchat and Instagram, is that we get our sense of community and tribe from social media. Think about how fucked that is. When you're thinking about deleting Instagram, you look at your phone and you look at your followers and the people that view your stories, and you're like, I need to stay in touch with them. You are being controlled by these web developers. That is exactly what they want you to think. It's this fear of missing out when you delete Instagram or Snapchat. They've tried convincing you, and they've succeeded, that losing touch with people, your old high school friends or your friends from primary school or elementary school, isn't normal. It's been that way forever. And think about it this way. If you delete Snapchat and you never talk to that person again, were they really ever your friend? Okay, so the mindset. Even if you're addicted to scrolling, I bet you have the fear of missing out as well. It's fear that is destroying your will to delete social media and try and change your situation. Rarely ever is it anything else. But the first actionable step that you can take right now is simply just to delete the most hyper-stimulating social medias. If you have any type of prawn on your feed, so for example, maybe Twitter and Reddit, delete those now. And then with TikTok, delete that. I don't want you clicking off this video with TikTok still on your phone. With TikTok, it is by far the worst that tracks your information, your data. And it was the most addictive for me, with the infinite scrolling. Literally just anything that you find yourself scrolling the most on, delete it now. For me, it was TikTok, by far. And if you're scared of what if someone messages me on Instagram or TikTok? So right now, what I want you to have is a secondary device. Whether it's like an iPad or a PC or computer, whatever. And I want you to log in on Google Chrome or Safari, whatever. On Instagram, TikTok, so whenever you're wanting to check your messages, you're checking twice a week. And then install the Chrome web extension that is Newsfeed Eradicator. It will be the first link in the description. It will help you out a lot. This is simply just so that when you click on the social media, on TikTok, on anything, the feed isn't there. It just now has this quote. But you can still see if someone has messaged you if you've logged on. Okay, so now that you know this connection that you feel through social media, that feeling isn't real. Oh, and Snapchat streaks do not matter. If you are older than 14 years old, I think you're a bit of a pussy if you still do streaks. So if my younger self watched this video, he would probably delete Reddit, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. And he would have kept Facebook and Snapchat. This is just to give you an idea. So now I've just given you some basic steps. The first few steps for your journey to quitting social media. Now I'm going to go into the actual effects of social media and how to go from just a few apps deleted to everything deleted. The only social media that I have is Discord currently. That is installed on my phone. Closest from social media to that is Messenger and WhatsApp. All just messaging platforms. Social media absolutely ruins your presence. It doesn't even matter if you're scrolling on your phone in social situations. When you are scrolling on your phone in your spare time, you are no longer fully present in the moment. You're still thinking about that TikTok that you watched 2 days ago where that girl shaked her ass, or some bullshit like that. Literally, when you start meditating every single day, start small obviously, but when you get to a point, you can literally meet anyone on the street, and you know exactly what the fuck they do with their spare time, or the gist of it. You can tell if in their spare time they're drawing, or if they're scrolling on social media, or if they actually meditate. Because when I speak to someone that meditates or to someone that doesn't have any bad habits, you can just feel this presence from them, that their mind isn't anywhere else. That they are talking to you and they are only thinking about what you have to say. And they aren't making any associations with their life about what you're talking about. Quitting social media and starting meditating instead is so fucking powerful. So before I go into a study that I found, I want you to know that when you go on social media, Instagram, Twitter, you only see what they want you to see. You only see that chick in the Bahamas. You only see that guy with the Rolex. What you don't know is that she's having a mental breakdown and he's using his daddy's money, pretending to be some millionaire. And also the fact that her ass looks so big because it took her 50 photos to get the right angle and then she got some kid to Photoshop it. Now, I'm not saying everyone on social media is like this, but majority of the time, their Instagram pages are a false reality. This study that I went through isn't just a singular study. This is a meta-analysis. A meta-analysis isn't like a study. They don't do their own research. They don't have their own people. They study different studies and then combine them all into one thing. So whenever you come across a meta-analysis in whatever subject or topic, it is powerful because this is different people, different ages, different races, different parts of the world, most of the time. And the connections are really strong. So they went through 71 different studies on social media and mental health. And they found data from the UK, several European countries, the Middle East, Asia, and the US. Those are the main things. This was done with people using Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Mainly Instagram and Facebook, where they tried finding the true relationship between social media and mental health. Young women, we're talking 13 to maybe 25, experience the negative side to social media the most out of any other group, race, age, anything. Of course, the more you use social media, the more you find out the negative sides to social media. In my experience, my take on that is that the girls around me, the girls my age, they tend to post more on Instagram. Dudes my age, they don't really give a shit. They might post themselves up with the boys every now and then, but it's mainly girls that post consistently. And they are comparing their Instagram profiles to models. The 0.01% models that have hundreds of thousands of followers. They have editors photoshopping their photos and putting on filters with professional photographers. And they're comparing themselves to this unrealistic expectation and lifestyle. Matt Creature, the author of the hashtag Status of Mind report, said that Instagram draws young women to compare themselves against unrealistic, largely curated, filtered, and photoshopped versions of reality. So also another thing that I've noticed with girls my age is that they somewhat have that false identity on social media. Now, I'm not saying all girls my age are fake. No. I'm saying that they are showing what they want you to see. So when a girl looks at another girl's Instagram page, she is seeing the best of her. But the problem is, it is not that. It is that she is comparing herself, what she sees 24/7, to that Instagram profile. They don't compare Instagram profiles. They're comparing their body image to their other Instagram profiles. Even though on their Instagram they look amazing. They won't compare their own Instagram to theirs. The main mental health issues are as follows with Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Anxiety, depression, cyberbullying, obviously. Fear of missing out, and shitty sleep. And if it's 2 hours a day that you are spending on social media, it has proven in this meta-analysis that it quite literally makes you more stressed out. To finish off this section of the video, I just want to finish with a quote from this meta-analysis study. The results of those studies are consistent in showing that increased social media usage equals lower mental health. If social media is what's causing these teenagers mental health issues, or everyone's mental health issues, why are they coming back? It's simple. Why do those people at the slot machines in the casinos, with like the plant going on their head, why do they go back to pulling the lever? It's that dopamine effect. It's this hidden reward that's on the next post. With the TikTok algorithm, I saw this on another video. This is not like a study or anything. But they have proven that they will not show the best videos in order. They will have you hunt for the good videos because the algorithm knows exactly what video that you will find interesting and funny. And it makes you scroll for it. It implants this habit in your mind. Okay, the more I scroll, the more pleasure I get, the more funny videos I see. So the absolute key to quitting social media is just to cut out this fear of missing out and the habit of just mindlessly scrolling. There's nothing else. Of course, it's easier said than done. This took me months. But the effort that you put into this pays off exponentially. And the rest of this video is just to help you quit social media. So what I want you to do is make it known that people will be able to contact you in another way. Whether it's through your phone number, whether it's through Messenger or WhatsApp. Just have a messaging platform that is purely dedicated to messaging. It's fine if you do Snapchat, I guess, but do not send streaks, do not send snaps, do not send any of those. Because when you receive notifications, you literally get dopamine from those notifications. And then the next step is to disappear online. Quite literally just, I'm not saying delete all your accounts, but disappear online. Delete Instagram, delete Facebook, delete Twitter, delete TikTok. All of these things. Do not change your social circle or anything like that. Just completely get off social media and find other shit to do with your time. To be honest, your day should be stacked with shit to do. I have too much shit to do. I cannot afford to be spending 10 minutes scrolling through Instagram. This is not my ego. This is just the fact that I'm a piece of shit and I need to become something. So instead, you could learn how to sell. You could learn how to draw. You could learn another language. Learn chess. There's all of these different things that you can try and learn through self-education. Start working out more. Put effort into cooking your meals. Once you quit social media, you'll realize that you have 2 extra hours to your day. For some people, it might even be more. But the main important thing is that you do not go to another bad habit. Going from social media to video games is not the way to go. Simply just destroy this social media habit and then go to something else that's actually productive and will help you in the long run. This is the extreme route that, if you like my videos and you like who I am and how I talk and everything, then you should follow this part, because this is the extreme side. What I want you to do is to go into your settings right now and turn on grayscale. It's in color filters, and then you click on color filters, scroll down, grayscale. What I want you to do is download Screenzen. What Screenzen does is, this is with other apps that you probably still have on your phone that are a little bit of a coping mechanism. And it asks you, whenever you open an app, is this a good time? I didn't even know about Screenzen, but I have an editor that showed me this. And I've been using it ever since. Because the problem with not having anything to do, you will find yourself going from app to app and not just scrolling. For me, I'm extreme, so I need to do the extreme parts of things. I need to track my calories. I need to go to the gym 6 days a week. I need to never drink fizzy drinks in my life again. I need to never touch alcohol again. I either overindulge or don't indulge at all. I either am disciplined as fuck or don't do anything. I'm a couch potato. If you are like that, you need to take the extreme side. Just to summarize this video, social media does affect your mental health. I actually tried Googling like social media mental health, and it would actually say that it helps your mental health. We both know that's bullshit, but they would say that it spreads awareness of mental health. And the problem is something else. Destroy your fear of missing out. It's actually quite easy when you're not on social media. I don't have my Snap location thing. I don't see my other friends hanging out with each other. I'm not on Instagram seeing the boys hang out with each other. Just delete all of them and you'll not have this fear of missing out anymore. You just don't care. Just like smoking, in the meantime, in the short term, social media might relieve your anxiety or something. But everyone knows that next cigarette, in the long run, it actually increases your anxiety. Just know that it's completely habitual to scroll on social media. So it will take time to destroy this habit. And what you need to do is just find other things to do. It's as simple as that. So the way to do that is just add friction to the habit. And those are the two reasons why you can't quit social media. In the meantime, enjoy your peace of mind and enjoy your presence. Those are the main things that I notice with this. Don't do what's easy, do what's right. Peace.